So welcome back guys to another video, and a couple years ago if you told me that Nintendo would be teaming up with Ubisoft to make a unique Mario game, I probably would have laughed at you. I mean, let's just face it, Ubisoft and Nintendo have not had the best relationship since the Wii U. The Wii U and Ubisoft has just not met eye to eye, and so when I heard about this game, I was really intrigued, and today I want to do a first impressions of Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now first off, let's start with the story of Mario+Rabbids. It actually has a story to it, and it's really interesting. It starts off with this girl working on this virtual headset with VR, and she's like this profound scientist, and you can tell in her room that she's a huge Nintendo fan, and she's talking to her little avatar named Bebo inside the VR headset when she decides she wants to take a little breather. She wants to step out, maybe go get some sleep. And when she steps out, all hell breaks loose. You had the Rabbids coming in with their dimensional wash machine, and they just start going through everything, just observing all the Nintendo stuff, trying to eat the carpet, stuff like that, just complete madness. When one of them finds the VR headset, puts it on, tries to play with it, well, this causes a vortex to happen that starts sucking everything in from that room, and they get sent off to the Mushroom Kingdom. And it's at that moment when they're in the Mushroom Kingdom that the Rabbids are kind of going rampant and just doing a bunch of weird stuff. It's almost like the Rabbids themselves are not really the bad guys or the good guys. They're just like an infestation. It's like the Mushroom Kingdom got head lice. It's there where Mario and his friends decide they need to stop everything. They need to make everything back right again. And there's a couple of Rabbids that are actually on Mario's side that kind of cosplay as Mario characters, and I don't really think they're just good guys. I don't think they're bad guys. I think they just look up to Nintendo. They think it's really cool, and one of them's dressed as like Princess Peach, which is like my favorite character because she's so obnoxious, like taking selfies and just posting on social media and laughing when something bad happens to Mario because she thinks it's funny. But where this game really soars is not just in the writing, which surprisingly made me laugh a lot, and I'm not even a big Rabbids fan, but something about that humor in the conservative world of Nintendo was just really refreshing, to be honest. But the gameplay itself is a strategy-based RPG. And a lot of people compare it to XCOM. To me, it makes me think of XCOM. It makes me think of like games like Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem or Shining Force, where you have a team and you go into battle, and there's certain areas that you can advance, there's certain places that you need to take cover. It's very strategic. For its kid-like features, it has a very in-depth gameplay analysis that, in my opinion, is something that makes this game really shine and makes it very different compared to what other people would have thought this game was going to be. I mean, from the looks of things, some people thought it was a party game, some people was just like, is this a platformer? No, it's a straight-up strategy game, and you're going through battles. And I think there's, I believe, at least 8 worlds, and there's like 8 stages, and I mean, it took me about a couple hours to get through the first world. There's a lot of content when it comes to battles. They're very, some of them are very quick, some of them are very slow, and kind of like a slow burn, and I thought that was really cool. Now, when you're not battling, Mario and his party are going through the gameplay, the map, and it's almost like a real-world exploration. Think of, when Mario goes from stage to stage, what happens in between going from stage to stage? You're collecting coins, you're doing like little puzzles, which are really refreshing, and especially after you went through like 4 or 5 different battles, it feels kind of nice to have like a little bit of a puzzle to unlock more treasures, and you collect the coins to upgrade your weapons. It's a really fun game, and to be honest, I think this is probably one of my most favorite Mario games I've played since Mario Sunshine. And I know a lot of people were kind of giving me flack on social media when I was like, this is like the best Mario game since Mario Sunshine. People were like, how can you compare a platformer to a strategy game? And this is what I'm doing. I'm comparing it as a Mario game, not so much of the genre, but I mean, this is a really good game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. And this is one of those hits, in my opinion, that I believe deserved all the hype that they got at E3. And I really think that this is a game that will surprise a lot of people. A lot of people who own a Switch need to check this out. Even if you're like me and you're not a fan of, you know, the Rabbids, and maybe you're not too big into strategy, definitely give this game a try. It's very unique, and I think this is a game that we'll be talking about years to come. So what cons do I have about this game? Right now, I have none. I don't see anything wrong with this game. I'm not saying that it's a perfect game. I'm pretty sure the more I advance, I might get to some battle that's maybe a little cheap or something like that. It might piss me off. But as of looking at this, the game itself, it's really good. I've been really enjoying it, and I really recommend it to many people, especially if you're a Switch owner, or maybe if you think, oh, the Nintendo Switch only has Zelda. If you still think at this point that a Switch only has Zelda to play, you definitely need to do some research. Anyway, guys, that is my first impressions of Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And, you know, follow me on social media. I'll probably keep you guys up to date if my opinion changes on it. But for now, I feel like this game's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. I'm on, like, World 2, Stage 4, and right after I'm done with this video, I'm going to be playing some more of it. I really think this is a very, very special game. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to hit the bell that's beside the subscription button so you guys can get notified when there's new content coming out, whether it's a review, first impressions, let's play, audio podcast, unboxing, just a bunch of random stuff on this channel. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for subscribing and happy gaming.
Can't get enough of Access Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out our audio podcast on podomag.com. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes. And if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you'd like to share, be sure to check us out on Facebook on our group page and join the community. As always, guys, thank you so much for all the support and happy gaming.